mean, I saw it.
Things have fallen out, sir, so unluckily that we had no time to move our daughter. Look you, she loved her kinsman Tybalt dearly, and so did I. Well, we're born to die. 'Tis very late, she'll not come down tonight, but I promise you, but for your company, I would have been abed an hour ago.
These times of woe afford no time to woo. Madam, good night. Commend me to your daughter.
Sir Paris, I will make a desperate tender of my child's love. I think she will be ruled in all respects by me, nay nor, I doubt it not. I shall go to her ere I go to bed, acquaint her here of my thy love, and bid her, mark you me, on Wednesday next. But soft, what day is this?
Monday, my lady.
Monday. Well, Wednesday is too soon. Oh, Thursday let it be. On Thursday I'll tell her we shall be married to this noble earl. Will you be ready? Do you like this haste? We'll keep no great ado, a friend or two, for, hark you, hello. Hi. I I just
I don't know. I feel like maybe not.
I
Oh,
feel like
maybe
you'd
not.
have a tie, but like tucked into the vest.
unclear.
Okay. Yeah, we were talking about it the other day. I would have rings, right? Like on my. Oh, is it okay?
Are you in? It's in your mask?
It keeps going in. I keep forgetting it. Outside before, but I didn't want to touch it, so.
I have a black tie. Uh, I don't have one thing like right now, but yes. Yeah.
These times of woe afford no time to woo. Oh, okay. These times of woe afford no time to woo.
Two households, both alike in dignity, and fair Verona, where we lay our scene.
From ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean.
From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life.
Whose misadventured, piteous overthrows do, with their deaths, bury their parents' strife.
The fearful passage of their death-marked love and the continuance of their parents' rage.
No, it's gonna be like
Oh, it's
80.
like 75 degrees.
Glad
I
we're
don't
not
want that.
outside.
I do not want that.
You don't like hot weather?
No, I
don't
like.
mind
I
it.
like.
Oh, I mean, we're inside, you know.
Yeah, we're inside, but still.
They're gonna have the AC on.
They better.
Yeah.
No, but then some classrooms are freezing.
Yeah. They always overcome.
When I was sleeping, I had a dream that it was 8:30 and that we were still on Act 2. And I was just like, this is too long.
You remember your dreams?
No,
I don't remember.
No, it's just that was the one thing I distinctly remember waking up because of that. So I was like, no, impossible. Because like, I was hearing lines that didn't exist. So I was like, okay, yeah, something's off.
Yeah,
Wait, is that the camera that's recording us?
I think so. So do we have to look that face that way?
Face that way.
They're having a domestic dispute up there.
It's kind of boring down here.
I want to go up there.
We're the better one.
Up there?
Kate,
Kate, do you like me?
do you prefer quartets, or is it just you want to be solo?
It sounded so sad for him. What? What are you saying? He said he could take you down.
I mean, I think he's wrong, but
Yeah, I know he's wrong.
I don't know what's happening.
Good riddance.
We have different definitions of good, apparently.
Unluckily that we've had no time to move our daughter. Look you, she loved her kinsman Tybalt dearly, and so did I. Well, we're born to die. 'Tis very late. She'll not come down tonight, but I promise you, but for your company, I would have been abed an hour ago.
These times of woe afford no time to woo. Madam, good night. Commend me to your daughter.
Sir Paris, I will make a desperate tender my child's love. I think she will be ruled in all respects by me, more, I doubt it not. I shall go to her ere I go to bed, acquaint her here of my thy love, and bid her, mark you me, on Wednesday next. But soft, what day is this?
Monday, my lady.
Monday? Ha! Well, Wednesday is too soon. Oh, Thursday let it be. On Thursday I'll tell her she'll be married to this noble earl. We'll leave you ready. Do you like this haste? We'll keep no great ado, a friend or two, for, hark you, Tybalt being slain so late, it may be thought we held him carelessly if we revel much. Therefore we'll have some half a dozen friends and there an end. But what say you to Thursday?
My lord, I would that Thursday were tomorrow.
Well, get you gone. Thursday be it then. Farewell, my lord. Light to my chamber, ho. It is so very late we may call it early by and by.
It was the nightingale and not the lark that pierced the fearful hollow of thine ear. Believe me, love, it was the nightingale.
It was the lark, the herald of the morn, no nightingale. I must be gone and live or stay and die.
Yon light is not daylight. I know it It is a meteor that the earth hath exhaled to be to thee a torchbearer and light thee on thy way to Mantua. So thou needst not be gone.
Let me be taken. Let me be put to death. I am content so thou will have it so. Come, death, and welcome. Juliet wills it so. How is it, my soul? Let's talk. It is not day.
It is. Hence, be gone away, it is. More light and light it grows. Now be gone.
More light and light, more dark and dark our woes.
Madam! Nurse! Okay.
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 Yes, thank you.
Aye.
Nurse?
Your lady mother has come to your chamber. The day is broke. Be wary. Look about.
Farewell, farewell. One kiss and I'll descend.
I must hear from thee every day within the hour.
Farewell. I will omit no opportunity that may convey my greetings love to thee.
Oh, thinkest thou we shall ever meet again?
I doubt it not. And all these woes shall serve for sweet discourses in our time to come. Adieu, adieu. That was my last scene, so I'm done. Is it just me, or like, is today showing?
Not well. Such a feeling of loss.
Why, how now, Juliet?
Madam, I am not well.
Evermore weeping for your cousin's death? What, wilt thou wash him from his grave with tears? And if thou couldst not make him live.
Yet let me weep for such a feeling loss.
Well, girl, thou weepest not so much for his death as that villain lives which slaughtered him.
What villain, madam?
That same villain, Romeo. We will have vengeance for it, fear thou not, and weep no more. I shall send one in Mantua, where that same banished renegade doth live, shall give him such an accustomed dram that he soon shall keep Tybalt company, and then I hope thou wilt be satisfied. But now I tell thee, joyful tidings, girl.
And joy comes well in such a needy time. What are they, I beseech your ladyship?
Marry, my child, early next Thursday morn, the gallant, young, and noble gentleman, the County Paris, at St. Peter's Church, shall happily make thee there a joyful bride.
Now by St. Peter's Church and Peter too, he shall not make me there a joyful bride. I wonder at this haste, that I must wed ere he should be husband comes to woo. These are news indeed.
How? Will you none? Do not give us thanks. Are you not proud? Do not count your blessed, unworthy as you are, that we have wrought so noble a gentleman to be your bridegroom.
Not proud you have, but thankful that you have. Proud can I never be of what I hate, even if that hate is meant love.
How now, chop logic, what is this? Thank me no thanks, nor proud me no prouds, but settle your fine joints against Thursday next. Go with Paris to St. Peter's Church, or I will drag thee on a hurdle thither. God's bread, it makes me mad. Day, night, hour, tide, time, work, play, alone in company, still my care has been to have you matched. And having now provided a gentleman of noble parentage, to answer, I'll not wed, I cannot love, I am too young, pray you pardon me. But as you will not wed, I'll pardon you. Grades where you will not house with me. Look to it, think on it, I do not use to jest. Thursday be near, lay hand on heart aside, and you be mine, I'll give you to my friend. And you be not hang, beg, starve, die in the streets.
Is there no pity that sits in the cloud that can see into the bottom of my grief? Oh God. Oh, nurse! Tell me how this shall be prevented. Alack that heaven should practice stratagems upon so soft a subject as myself. What sayest thou? Hast thou not a word of joy? Some comfort, nurse.
Faith, here it is. Romeo is banished and all the world to nothing, that he dares never come back to challenge you. Or if he do, it needs must be by stealth. Since the case stands as it now doth, I think it best you married with the county. Oh, he's a lovely gentleman. Beshrew my very heart, I think you are happier in the second match, for it excels your first.
Speakest thou from thy heart?
And from my very soul too, or else beshrew them both.
Amen.
What?
Well, thou hast comforted me marvelous much. Go in and tell my lady I'm to the father, to make confession and to be absolved.
Marry you, and this is wisely done.
Ancient damnation! Oh, most wicked fiend! Go, counselor. Thou myself and my bosom henceforth shall be twain. All to the father, to know his remedy. If all else fail, myself have the power to die.
On Thursday, sir. The time is very short.
My mother Capulet will have it so, and I am nothing slow to slack her haste.
You say you do not know the lady's mind. Uneven is the course. I like it not.
Immoderately, she weeps for Tybalt's death, and therefore have I little talked of love. For Venus smiles not in a house of tears. Now, sir, her mother counts it dangerous that she doth give her sorrow so much sway, and the lady's wisdom hastes our marriage, to stop the inundation of her tears, which, too much minded by herself alone, may be put from her by society. Now do you know the reason of this haste?
I would I knew not why it should be slowed. Look, sir, here comes a lady towards my house.
Happily met. My lady and my...
Yeah.
What's it?
Well, that was the only time, that's the first time we've ever done it very fast. Okay. That's fine.
Like
It kind of worked, yeah.
10 seconds would be perfect. Wait a moment. Whose line?
Yeah.
So subtle.
directly on me. I know, right?
Would I knew.
So I'm not here.
Now I'm confused. I would I knew not why it should be slowed. Look, sir, here comes the lady towards my house.
Happily met, my lady and my wife.
That may be, sir, when I may be a wife.
That maybe must be love on Thursday next.
What must be shall be.
That's a certain text.
Poor soul, thy face is much abused with tears.
The tears have got a small victory by that, for is bad enough before their spite.
Is that me? Line. Oh, thou wrongest it more than tears with that report.
It is no slander, sir, which is the truth. Are you at leisure, Holy Father, now, or shall I come back at evening mass?
My leisure serves me, pensive daughter, now. My lord, we must entreat the time alone.
God shield I should disturb devotion. Juliet, on Thursday early will I rouse ye. Till then, adieu, and keep this holy kiss.
And when thou hast done so, come weep with me. Past hope, past cure, past help.
Oh, Juliet, I already know thy grief. I hear that thou must, and nothing may prorogue it, on Thursday next be married to this county.
Tell me not, Father, that thou hearest of this, unless thou tell me how I may prevent it. God joined my heart, and Romeo's thou our hands, and therefore thy long experience time. Give me some present counsel. Or if not, behold, betwixt my extremes and me.
Yeah, I think I put a shadow on your face. So.
It's for you, Jenny.
My mic is falling.
Ooh. For you. Its bloody knife shall play the umpire.
I need to remember.
Where she's standing.
Right here. I don't.
Yes.
Should we put it at like the front?
Ooh.
Because it's like, I think it's, yeah, there. Right, because Kate, if you sit.
Oh, get it, Jenny.
Can you sit just a minute? Yeah. See, if I'm any more forward, I'm like. Is that good? I don't think my mic is on my left ear at all. My mic is not on my left ear.
Oh. We were not there yet. Okay. At the door! And when thou hast done so, come weep with me. Past hope, past cure, past help.
Oh, Juliet, I already know thy grief. I hear that thou must, and nothing may prorogue it, on Thursday next be married to this county.
Tell me not, Father, that thou hearest of this, unless thou tell me how I may prevent it. God joined my heart, and Romeo's thou our hands. And therefore, thy long experience time. Give me some present counsel. Or if not, behold, Betwixt my extremes and me, this bloody knife shall play the umpire.
Oh, daughter, I do spy a kind of hope. If, rather than to marry County Paris, thou hast the strength of will to slay thyself, then it is likely thou wilt undertake a thing like death to chide away the shame. And if thou darest, I'll give thee remedy.
Oh, bid me a new-made grave, and lay me next to a dead man in his shroud rather than marry Paris.
Hold, then hold. Tomorrow night, look that thou lie alone. Let not thy nurse lie with thee in thy chamber. Take thou this vial, being then in bed, and this distilled liquor drink thou off, when presently through all thy veins shall run a cold and drowsy humor, for no pulse, nor warmth, no breath shall testify thou livest. Each part deprived of supple government shall stiff and stark and cold appear like death. And in this borrowed likeness thou shalt continue 42 hours, and then awake as from a pleasant sleep. Now, when the bridegroom in the morning comes to rouse thee from thy bed, there art thou dead. Then thou shalt be borne to the same ancient vault where all of the kindred of the Capulets lie. In the meantime, shall Romeo by my letters know our drift, and hither shall he come, and he and I will watch thy waking, and that very night shall Romeo bear thee hence to Mantua.
Oh, give me. Tell me not of fear.
Hold. Get you gone. Be strong and prosperous in this resolve.
Okay. Do I look good today? I am, yes.
What, are you busy? Need my help?
No, madam. So please, let me now be left me alone.
Good night. Get thee to bed and rest, for thou hast need.
Farewell. God knows when we shall meet again. I have a faint cold fear that thrills through my veins, that almost freezes up the heat of life. Come, vial. What if this mixture do not work at all? Shall I be married then, tomorrow morning? Or what if it be a poison, that the father subtly hath ministered dead, to have me dead, lest in this marriage he should be dishonored, because he married me before to Romeo? I fear it is. And yet methinks I should not. He still hath been tried a holy man. How if, when I'm laid in the tomb, I wake before the time Romeo come to redeem me? There's a fearful point. Shall I not then be stifled in the vault, to whose foul mouth no healthsome air breathes in, and there die strangled ere my Romeo comes? Or is it not like that I, so early waking, be distraught and environed by all these hideous fears, and play with my forefathers' joints, and pluck the mangled Tybalt from his shroud, and in this rage, with some great kinsman's bone, like a club, dash out my desperate brains? Oh, look. Methinks I see my cousin's ghost, seeking out Romeo, who did spit his body upon a rapier's point. Stay, Tybalt, stay. Romeo, I come. This I do drink to thee.
Nurse! What? Oh, what? Nurse, I say! Go awaken Juliet. Go and trim her up. I'll go and chat with Paris. Hi, make haste, make haste! The bridegroom, he has come already. Make haste, I say!
Mistress! What mistress? Fie, you slug a bed. What love I say, madam, sweetheart, why bride? What, not a word? You take your penny's worth now, sleep for a week. For the next night I warrant the county Paris hath set up his rest, that you should rest but little. God forgive me, Mary, and amen. How sound is she asleep? I must needs wake her. Madam, will it not be? What, dressed? And in your clothes? And down again? I must needs wake you. Lady, lady, lady! Alas, alas, help, help, call help, my lady's dead. Oh, well a day that ever I was born. Some aqua vitae, ho, my lord, my lady.
What noise is here?
Oh, lamentable day. Help, help, call help.
Shame, bring Juliet forth. Her lord is come.
She's dead, deceased, she's dead, alack the day.
Let me see. Alas, her blood is settled and her joints are stiff. Life and these lips have long been separated. Death lies on her, like an untimely frost upon the sweetest flower of all the field.
Oh, lamentable day.
Oh, woeful time.
Come, is the bride ready to go to church?
Ready to go, but never to return. O son, the night before thy wedding day hath death lain with thy wife.
Have I thought long to see this morning's face? And doth it give me such a sight as this?
Death is my son-in-law, death is my heir. My daughter he hath wedded.
Peace, ho, for shame. Heaven and yourself had part in this fair maid, and now heaven hath all, and all the better it is for the maid. Your part in her you could not keep from death, but heaven keeps his part in eternal life.
All things will be an ordained festival. Turn from their office to black funeral.
Sir, go you in, and go, Sir Paris. Everyone prepare to follow this fair course into her grave.
Sweet flower, with flowers thy bridal bed I strew. Oh, woe! Thy canopy is dust and stones, which with sweet water nightly I shall do. Or, wanting that, with tears distilled by moans, the obsequies that I shall keep, nightly shall be to strew thy grave and weep. What cursed foot wanders this way tonight, to cross my obsequies and true love's right? What with a torch? Muffle me, night, a while.
Give me the light. Upon thy life I charge thee, whate'er thou hearest or seest, stand all aloof, and do not interrupt me in my course. But if thou jealous dost return to pry, and what I further shall intend to do, by heaven, I will tear thee joint by joint, and strew this hungry churchyard with thy limbs. The time and my intents are savage wild, more fierce and more inexorable far than empty tigers or the roaring sea.
I will be gone, sir, and not trouble you.
So shalt thou show me friendship. Farewell, good fellow.
For all the same, I hide me hereabouts. His looks I fear, and his intents I doubt.
Vile Montague, can vengeance be pursued further than death? Condemned villain, I apprehend thee. Obey, and go with me, for thou must die.
I must indeed, and therefore came I hither. Oh, good gentle youth, tempt not a desperate man. Go hence and leave me. Think upon these gone, let them affright thee. I beseech thee, youth, put not another sin on my hand by urging me to fury. Oh, be gone.
I do defy thy conjurations, and apprehend thee for a felon here.
Oh, wilt thou provoke me? Then have at thee, boy!
Oh, Lord, they fight. I will go call the watch.
Oh.
Oh, I am slain. If thou be merciful, open the tomb. Lay me with Juliet.
In faith I will, for here lies Juliet, and her beauty makes this vault a feasting presence full of light. Death, lie thou there by a dead man interred. Oh, my love, my wife, death that has sucked the honey of thy breath hath had no power yet upon thy beauty. Juliet, why art thou yet so fair? Eyes, look your last. Arms, take your last embrace. And lips, oh, you, the doors of breath, seal with the righteous kiss. A dateless bargain to engrossing death. Come, bitter conduct. Come, unsavory guide. Here's to my love. O true apothecary, thy trucks are quick. Thus with a kiss, I die.
Fear comes upon me. Oh, much I fear some ill, unlucky thing. Romeo? Oh, pale? And steeped in blood? Oh, what an unkind hour is guilty of this lamentable chance. The lady stirs.
Oh, comfortable father! Where is my lord? I do remember well where I should be, and there I am! Where is my Romeo?
I hear some noise. Lady, come from that nest of death. A greater power than we can contradict has thwarted our intents. Come, come away! Thy husband in thy bosom there lies dead.
What's here? A cup closed in my true love's hands? poison. I see hath been his timeless end. Oh, churl! Drunk all and left not a friendly drop to help me after. Thy hands are warm. Yeah, noise. Then I'll be brief. Oh, happy dagger. This is thy sheath. There, rust, and let me die.
What misadventure so early up that wakes us from our morning's rest? People cry in the streets Romeo and Juliet and some Paris, and all run with open outcry towards our monument. What fear is this which startles in our ear?
Sovereign, there lies County Paris slain, and Romeo dead, and Juliet dead before, warm and new killed.
Say at once what thou dost know in this.
Romeo, there dead, was husband to that Juliet, and she, there dead, was the faithful wife of that Romeo. I married them, and their stolen marriage day was Tybalt's doomsday, and his untimely death banished the new bridegroom from the city, for whom not Tybalt Juliet pined.
I brought my master news of Juliet's death, and then in post he came from Mantua to this same place, to this same monument.
Where be these enemies, Capulet, Montague? A scourge is laid upon your hate, that heaven finds means to kill. Your joys with love, and I, for winking at your discords, too, have lost a brace of kinsmen. All are punished. A glooming peace this morning brings. The sun for sorrow will not show his head, for never was a story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo.
Hello. It is me.
Okay.
So yeah. I'm not sure. It was a second ago.
Hello. Is it on or is it off?